Washington Post confirms data breach tied to campaign exploiting Oracle software. The Washington Post said it was among victims of a sweeping breach linked to Oracle's e-business suite, part of a broader campaign where the CL Group publicly lists organizations to pressure ransom payments. Details remain limited. Oracle and CLP have not commented. Reporting underscores supply chain risks for media companies reliant on ERP CRM integrations for subscriptions, ad ops, and logistics. Security teams are urged to inventory third-party connectors, apply vendor patches, tighten identity and access, and hunt for indicators aligned with the campaign. Early coverage suggests dozens to 100-plus affected organizations. The incident is reigniting calls for SBOM transparency and independent audits across SaaS and on-prem stacks, plus tabletop exercises focused on business system dependencies rather than only newsroom IT. For the Post, collateral exposure could include partner and subscriber data commonly housed in enterprise backends. The Washington Post said it was among victims of a sweeping breach linked to Oracle's e-business suite, part of a broader campaign in which extortion groups publicly list organizations to pressure ransom payments. Details remain limited. Oracle and the threat actors have not commented, but reporting underscores supply chain risk for media companies reliant on ERP CRM integrations for subscriptions, ad ops, and logistics. Security teams are urged to inventory third-party connectors, apply vendor patches, tighten identity and access controls, and hunt for indicators associated with the campaign. Early coverage suggests dozens to 100-plus potentially affected organizations. The episode is reigniting calls for SBOM transparency, independent audits across SaaS and on-prem stacks, and tabletop exercises focused on business system dependencies that often sit outside newsroom IT. For the Post, possible collateral involves partner and subscriber data that typically lives in enterprise backends. The Washington Post said it was among the victims of a sweeping cyber breach linked to Oracle's e-business suite, part of a broader campaign attributed to the CL's Pub Group that lists organizations publicly to pressure ransom payments. Details remain limited, but the incident underscores risks in software supply chains for media companies and other enterprises relying on ERP CRM integrations. Security teams are urged to review third-party connectors, harden identity and access, and monitor for indicators associated with the campaign. Reporting indicates dozens to potentially 100-plus organizations could be affected. While Oracle hasn't commented, the episode is prompting renewed calls for SBOM transparency and independent audits across SaaS and on-premise stacks. The case also highlights how newsroom operations, from subscriber data to ad systems, can be collateral when back-end business platforms are targeted.